You're good, Christian.
All right. Parks and Recreation Commission, Town of Georgetown, regular scheduled meeting, November 6th, 2025, 6 p.m. Notice and agenda for regular meeting. Town Hall will be open to the public for this meeting. If there's an option to join virtually, if you would like to leave a comment, please call 303-569-2555, extension 2, or email townclerk@townofgeorgetown.us, and we will give you details regarding the meeting. Call to order. Chairman Christian here, Vice Chairman Tom. Nick. Here. Daniel Owen. Jessica A.
Here.
Lexi Berger.
Here.
And BOS Representative Rob Connell.
Here.
And Bob.
Here.
All right. Agenda approval. Looks like we have the presentation by the UTEP team, sign update, skating rink update, and the staff commissions report.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda dated November 6th, 2025.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We can vote on it. Should we need to put tree lighting on that?
We can, if you want to.
Okay.
I have updates.
We will throw it on there.
As well then.
All right, so I approve the agenda as amended, dated November 6th, 2025.
I second the amended agenda.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, minutes approval, 10/2/2025.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes dated October 2nd, 2025. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, audience business. Members of the audience will have 5 minutes to present any matter of interest related to the town not already on the agenda. No official action may be taken at this time. Are you here just for the meeting, or do you have something would you like to present to?
I'm here. Still listening.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, okay.
Old new business presentation by the UTEP team. Do we have you guys on?
Yep, we're here.
How are you guys doing?
Good, good. Thank you for having us. So I'm just gonna say a few words because this is going to be our last meeting. We've been joining your Parks Board for almost like the last year and a half. So I know some of your members have changed, a lot of my students have changed. So what we're going to do today is run through the final report because I feel like the last meeting we got to really discuss some edits on the preferred plan for Meadows Park. And there hasn't been much changes in Southeast Lagoon or Greenway, but we do have a report that we've been putting together the entire time that the students have been working on the project. So Mariana and Jessica will run through that. What we typically do is we print out hard copies at a printer and we send them to you. I tend to go skiing a lot, so I might be able to just drop off the hard copies to you all at the town hall. So if you could think about how many copies you would like, but before we would print it, we would like you to review the copy. So after the team's done presenting, they'll send you the PDF, and if you can give us any edits, additional names that need to be added, anything you would like to see changed, we can make sure to do that. And then we can also talk through like a time frame when you would want this, but I feel like in the next month or two would be fine. Definitely, I'd love to be done by the end of the year. So the students will run through this report, which captures everything from like background to community engagement, and then they'll probably spend the most time on the final plans. And we do have opinion of cost, which should be able to help you when you talk to any future contractors, or if you want to think about phasing for improvements. But I do want to kind of give a disclaimer that, this is based off of a conceptual plan. So there's a lot of notes in the opinion of cost for things that are outside our control right now, like the depth of the concrete clearly would add more cost. But this should at least give you enough information to get the conversation started, and you can even take it to GOCO, or you can reconnect with Todd Leopold, who's the DOLA regional manager. We're funded through DOLA, so we work with them and they should be able to help you. And they can also give you resources to other potential funding sources. but it should also really help you with your whole design build pieces for like the skate park and with the bike park and Greenway Park. So we also create a flyer because the report is pretty large. We create like a small, just front and back flyer that kind of summarizes the project. So think about how many you would want of those. And then sometimes the students will create presentation boards if you think that would be helpful to kind of be transparent about your ideas, what you want to see, and we can discuss that when the team's done presenting. But I just wanted to thank you all for bearing with us and inviting us to your meetings. It's been a really great, fun project, and hopefully the end product helps you kind of realize your vision. So I will let Mariana and Jessica present, and then we can just kind of discuss when they're done. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Okay, now diving into the report content, we've listed the Utah project members and the community members involved in this project. Table of contents outlining the 5 sections included in this report. Section 1 introduces the project and provides background information, highlighting the project scope on developing design proposals for Southeast Lagoon, Greenway, and Meadows Parks, with a focus on establishing a cohesive and universally accessible network. And also contextual information about Georgetown history, community, and setting. We've included the DHM design documentation completed in 2021 that analyzes the town of Georgetown's existing park and recreation amenities, with various conceptual master plans having been explored since 2019. The goal was for the Utah team to expand on these plans with the intent of creating a cohesive design that addresses multifaceted wants and needs of Georgetown citizens and visitors. Our team advanced the design for Southeast Lagoon, Greenway, and Meadows, refining each area through updated site verifications and community engagement feedback. The team established overall design goals for these park improvements, focused on enhancing connectivity, developing multi-purpose designs, and enhancing experiences that capitalize on Georgetown's scenic views. The team also established park-specific goals, which we'll be getting into in the next slides. Section 2 includes the preliminary design process for each park. The concept development for Southeast Lagoon focused on organizing key elements such as the parking, boardwalk, seating areas, picnic zones, and the shelter structure. Overall, the goal was to balance land-based gathering with water-focused activity while preserving the site's natural ecology. The focus for Greenway was on reconfiguring pedestrian and fishing access routes and introducing a dedicated recreational biking area for all ages, overall creating cohesive and accessible design. And for Meadows, the focus was on introducing multi-generational recreational opportunities, carefully considering the site's unique topography to enhance accessibility and circulation. Initial concepts for the restrooms at Meadows explore this dual function of the walls that also served as ramps. This as an extension into the skate park environment. The team also explored wayfinding design elements inspired by each park's theme, including signage and monumentation. We developed an integration plan and kind of like illustrating at a conceptual level how these transition zones between parks look like and how they could be unified within a comprehensive master plan. Precedent studies were conducted on materiality, signage, and outdoor furniture to guide design decisions. And these visuals showcasing how material explorations were applied to buildings and wayfinding elements. This showcases the material palette that we implemented throughout the depictions in this report. And also just to highlight the park monuments specific for each park, we have the oars for Southeast Lagoon, bicycle for Greenway, and skateboard for Meadows. And that leads us to the community engagement chapter.
Great. So in collaboration with the Georgetown community and guided by the DHM report, we explored a range of design concepts through an iterative development process. Each month, Our team has attended these Parks and Rec board meetings to gather input from you guys, share updates, and ensure that you, the community, remains engaged and informed throughout the project's progress, sorry. We also participated in 2 community meetings, the most recent held in May, where we presented preliminary designs, shared precedent studies, and received valuable feedback from your community. These boards serve not only to illustrate design ideas, but also to gauge your community's interest and the priorities for the site. We really, really deeply value your direct dialogue and the availability and the process of engagement with you all. The feedback we gathered during these sessions has guided meaningful site-specific revisions and helped us shape a design that reflects your identity and supports the site's long-term use and success.
Moving on to section 4, this is the preferred design chapter, presents designs that were improved through community feedback and revisions made during our meetings. Starting with Southeast Lagoon, the design emphasizes its role as a community hub for recreation, leisure, and social interaction along the Georgetown Lagoon. The shelter structure features 6 picnic tables, a utility room with service sink, 2 ADA accessible restrooms, a female restroom and a male restroom, each with 2 stalls, and a dedicated boat storage capacity of 16. I'll pass it over to Jessica for the landscape elements.
Great. Each site we developed a plant palette that is very mindful of the type of amenities that are being used at each park. So they're tailored to enhance the user experience. For example, here at the Southeast Lagoon, the species are more for riparian environments. So all of the curated native species add aesthetic value to their surroundings while also curating a habitat for native insects and bird species. So the design of Southeast Lagoon also capitalizes on the views, no matter the activity the visitor chooses to do. The plaza's design emulates the form of a kayak with an ombre paving pattern that flows through the space like a current. It's going to be guiding towards the central monument. From this core, the pavers ripple outward, evoking the gentle movement of rippling water across the surface. And the shelter that was designed is going to serve as a community hub along the Georgetown Lagoon, offering a space for recreation, leisure, and social connection. It is thoughtfully bridging land and water use, creating a balance between the gathering areas and activities that celebrate the site's rich wetland character.
And also, as mentioned before, an opinion of cost has been developed for each park, reflecting at a conceptual surface level the proposed site improvements and architectural elements included in this report. Moving on to Greenway Park, the site plan emphasizes dedicated zones for fishing access, pedestrian pathways, and bike skills and pump tracks, noted here as to be designed by the Parks and Recreation Board. Since Greenway is situated between Southeast Lagoon and Meadows, ensuring this accessibility and smooth transition between parks was a priority for this design, along with a clear internal circulation, which this led to the integration of the rest and repair hub.
Great. This park's intention is to have little ecological impact and celebrate the existing habitat while increasing accessibility to the community members of all ages. The core of the park functions, as Mariana mentioned, as a rest and recovery area. The rest and repair hub, as we're calling it, acts as a gathering space to function as a maintenance area. So it's strategically located at the intersection of the advanced trails and pump tracks and the beginner pump track and trails, serving as a convenient transition zone for a biker to rest or possibly fix their bike. The hub incorporates the bicycle-inspired monument at the center and provides shaded seating while also that theme of cycling is reinforced, the shade structure is resembling a bike's chain rings. The design also added trails connections to extend the accessibility to the fishing access trail and pedestrian pathway. So, yeah. Awesome. Okay,
Meadows Park.
great. So the focus of Meadows Park is again to provide amenities for all ages with differing gathering spaces while also highlighting the natural topography. Within the design, we've included skate park, a multi-court playground, 2 small plazas, terrace seating, and the skate park overlook. The park is fully ADA accessible with a pedestrian ramp, allowing all visitors to easily explore its different pockets and experiences. Mariana, do you want to go over the restroom?
Yes, so given the high activity level and multi-generational setting that the Meadows offers, integrating restrooms into the design was essential. So we had the restroom concept evolved into this double height structure, which features 2 ADA accessible units situated on the street level. So this would be the second level, which is directly accessible through the skate park overlook. At the lower level, we have a flexible storage space, which is accessible directly from the skate park. The design still incorporates that building exterior wall as a skate ramp, further integrating the structure into the skate park amenities.
So perched above the skate park is going to be the skate park overlook, offering a welcoming spot to pause and play, a place maybe to watch the skaters or just hang out under the shade structure, take in the surrounding mountain views, possibly watch the sunset, and enjoy the vibrant intersections because there's still going to be several trails that are going to intersect the overlook, including the ADA ramp, but the bike trail and pedestrian pathway. Oh, that's it.
And then section 5 concludes the report with acknowledgements, including information on the UTAP program and the bios of the team members involved. And that would conclude our presentation of the report. Again, we'll be sending out a digital copy for any further edits before we send it to print. Do you have any count on how many printed copies you might need?
Every board member or every commissioner, maybe every board selectman.
I was gonna say 24, but it is actually true.
It says 10 here, or maybe 24.
Maybe we're like 32 or.
I mean, we can always make copies if we need to.
Yeah.
I think 24 is very reasonable number.
Okay.
Okay,
Also, if we also have digital copies of it as well, then yeah, I think that's more.
yeah,
I think-
More than enough, yeah, if we have digital, then yeah.
so maybe 24 of those copies?
Or you can just email it to us, like.
Yeah, that works too.
Maybe like one hard copy.
Yeah.
We pass it around and then everyone else can view it digitally.
Yeah, they're gonna print it on nice paper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one.
You'll want
printed
more than
copy.
one hard.
What's that?
You'll want more than one hard copy, so
Yeah, 24,
Five.
24,
24.
24.
We need 24 printed copies.
There's no tree that's gonna be taken out of the forest for this.
It's like we're saving the trees tonight.
Wait, so how many?
24 and the digital stuff, so.
Yeah, and we can give it to commissioners.
Sending,
Yeah.
we'll
If
be
you
sending.
don't get enough, it'll get lost and all of a sudden we'll be calling these guys and going.
You're like, just one is fine.
A good amount of the hard copies and then an email for all the digital copies would be great.
Yeah.
We have to mail one to them too, so.
Yeah, of course. All right, is that it for your guys' presentation?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, we wanted to show the flyer real quick.
Okay.
Sure.
Can you see that? This right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Change from, okay, sweet. We also prepared the project flyer that gives a very concise overview of the project, which includes its goals, renderings, and floor plans. This is for easy distribution and quick reference. do you have an estimate at how many flyers you might need? Jennifer's pulling example of those flyers.
24.
Well, we just email it to us. I'm not sure where we will put those up, so I'd rather just have a digital copy.
How about 24?
I don't know, I mean, if you're flying an airplane, trying to drop flyers, 24 is probably not enough. More people know about this, right?
And also just a quick question regarding the community members. We listed the DOLA regional manager and 2 other community representatives in the report and flyer. Would you like us to include any additional members in these documents?
Is there anyone else you can think of that would be included?
I don't know who's on there. Like, do you have all of the current commissioners as well as all the commissioners that were on there when you started?
I
Or is it
think,
just community members?
We don't, we only have Beth and Steve, and then we have Todd Leopold, who's the DOLA regional manager. So if you want all of your names, you could let us know and we can update that on the.
No, Beth and Steve and Todd are fine. I think that's
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
And just one last question. Jennifer mentioned the 24x36 presentation boards, which you can use as informational displays. Is this something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, we'll take a couple of those.
I think that concludes the content we have for you today.
So did you say, do you want 24 of these flyers or do you want like 50? 24.
Oh, they're ring things. They're not just flyers. I see. I thought they were, yeah, that was just a one.
It's just like, it's like half a piece of paper. This is just many projects put together, but it would be like this.
Oh, okay.
That has,
Gotcha.
24.
okay.
24 all
Yeah.
around. So that's our measure. We don't need 24 of the big ones, please. Oh, yeah. Don't overlook those.
So maybe just 2 sets for the presentation boards then, the display boards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, awesome. So we will, Mara and I'll send this out. And then if you have any edits or anything you want changed, if you could let us know by like next Friday, is that enough time? Do you want more time than that?
I think that
We
should
don't
be
want to
enough.
send it to print if there's errors. So,
Okay,
Next Friday sounds good.
awesome. And then I'll just coordinate on, like, we could either ship it or I probably can just drop it off on my way skiing soon. So,
all right. Sounds
okay,
good. Thank you guys so much.
thank you. It's been really fun.
Have a great evening.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty awesome. I think with that being said, everything we've gone over, everything looks pretty good to me.
Yeah.
With their presentation so far, we've added a lot of changes so far and everything seems pretty good and up to date on there, so. All right, let's go ahead and we'll throw the tree lighting in there next.
So, we've got, Amanda Cooper has, she always does this every year where she'll donate the mix for the hot apple cider and the hot chocolate. I think the containers, and we usually they give it out over on Strauss Park and, you know, that big booth. We'll need like 1 or 2 volunteers to do
I
that.
got 2 volunteers for you.
There you go. Oh, well, Kevin's one of them, isn't he? Kevin said he wanted to do that.
Kevin from Parks? Or
Kevin Fuhart.
Oh, he has not talked to me. I have 2 other volunteers. Now we have 3 volunteers.
Anyway. The list grows. Nonetheless, yeah, and other than that, I guess we just need switchmen. I want you at 6th Street so you can see your daughter.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And then nobody else has kids that are singing in this thing, right? Okay, so it doesn't matter if you see it. But yeah, we need switchmen. I've been at the Happy Cooker one.
I think there are 6.
Are there 6 of them?
There's 4 or 6.
I thought there was 4.
There's 24.
Good number, nice number. So yeah, we'll just make sure that we just have somebody at each switch. We should probably go around and identify that. And then
Maybe
Kasia,
that's what, so.
Kasia and I are gonna go walk around town with a flyer and just sort of get merchants psyched for it. So that, and just to have them stay open, you know,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
There are people that come from out of town and attend this thing, so. But it's a long ways off, so just chipping away at it.
It's not that long.
Yeah, it's gonna sneak up on us.
It's like 2.5 weeks away,
Yeah, it's
3 weeks.
about 2.5 weeks away, so.
I usually, and
Yeah.
We don't even have to worry about it all.
media marketing for it, okay. Great.
Yeah, there will be a flyer that I will work on next week.
Just let me know and, you know, we'll take an afternoon or something like that. We'll go.
Okay, is USC Today doing that thing that they do every year when they rank camera person? That's not every, nominated for various Main Street. and
Oh, it's only some years, okay.
Well, it's only
every
Mary's Main Street in Urbana, which they cannot do with us more than once every.
year.
So many.
Yeah.
There's gotta be a cycle for sure, so, we have to win a different USA Today
Contest.
Test, you know,
Okay, start thinking of some contests, yeah.
yeah. We can do, Marius Leaf Peeping next year or something.
It was hard for me to think.
Yeah.
That's about it with like tree lighting, you know, that,
Okay.
yeah, we've got, I don't know when Scooter's gonna put up the decorations.
Scooter is retired, if you recall.
Well, I didn't know if that was public notice.
Yeah, I mean, he no longer works for the town, so,
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha. Oh, so you're calling it retirement? No, I'm just.
he retired,
He
that is
retired.
what happened.
I know, that's true.
We're sticking to it.
And do not.
So Mickey, is Mickey, Mickey will take it.
Mickey has been promoted to the road and bridge supervisor.
So, yeah.
I'm taking care of the tree line, we're putting the lights on the tree this year though.
Oh, you are? And stringing the lights across the street?
No,
Dennis
that's-
is working
that's
with Mickey, they're making a decision on Monday. The problem that we have right now is that our lift is broken and it will cost an exorbitant amount of money.
Yeah,
to
that's been
fix it. So we're trying to decide if we're going to buy a new lift, fix that one, or hire someone to do our lights, and that decision is being made on Monday.
Gotcha.
But either way, there will be less.
Okay, that's all.
There
Yeah,
will
just,
be less.
Lights for those tree lights.
Like the lights. There's what, 6 switches, 6 people hit switches at the same time, how do we sync?
so it's usually on, okay, so there's like,
Part of the song.
what's the song?
Oh, yeah, it's part of the.
Oh,
song.
Christmas tree. Oh,
And
Christmas
when
tree.
the kids say a specific verse, then everyone knows to hit.
Except no one can hear it, and so we're gonna give a lightsaber to someone in the crowd who can hear it, and they're going to bat signal everybody.
I usually like look for, you know, when the other lights go on, I hit the switch.
If we want to take another high-tech solution, I might have.
It's rocket science.
It has this thing called a time.
No, no, I mean like, you should like, go, I have like.
A walkie-talkie or
There's some
something.
walkie-talkie.
Just a walkie-talkie.
The walkie-talkie would be a good.
Call on your cell phones, just a 6-way group call real quick
Yeah.
and.
We do have a walkie-talkie.
I'd say the walkie-talkie would be easier, and someone whoever's closest by that can listen to it, can just be like 3, 2,
Yeah.
1, and then everyone throws on the lights. at the same
Right.
time.
Everyone's in a different spot is the problem, and then,
That's why I think walkie-talkies would be a good idea, yeah.
yeah. Cool. Walkie-talkies would probably be good. We have those can work, and they work within this distance, you know. We don't use them for bigger events because they don't work all over town, so.
Okay.
Yeah, all of it's oceans.
Any other questions regarding tree lighting?
Thank you for.
There's gonna be, we're closing the streets in the same way that we kind of did for the Halloween block party, if you went to that, so 500 block of Rose and Sixth. And we're gonna do the liquor permit again, so.
Alright,
So people don't have to sneak alcohol if they don't want to, you can just buy it.
No,
You can still, we won't say anything, as long as we don't know, you don't know. You know, that's up to you.
alright, next on the agenda, the sign update. So I got together with Mike Huggins this last week, and last meeting we had, we went over what he came up with for the Georgetown sign that he's gonna be putting over Argentine Street there, so we were trying to find something to mimic something along those lines, and this was a concept that we both kind of agreed on that would fit best with that sign, or having something in the steel beams that say Georgetown and then what park it is in the beam. The sign, we were both kind of discussing that with like the winds last time of it being like on a hook or something and the wind kind of thrashing that thing around.
Those are titanium, right?
Yeah. So what Mike and I were saying with instead of the hooks being hanging like they are, maybe just either a couple of steel brackets that go off of these I-beams and then we bolt the sign to it. And then just be really easy to undo some bolts and replace whatever we need to for that.
And still have that like kind of appearance of hanging without.
We could, yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Something to think about with the bolts is, children, vandals, so
Oh, yeah, vandalism and stuff like that.
just, make it a little slightly difficult for them to unscrew it, so.
Some Loctite and air hammers.
Put the Basco on it.
I was thinking just something with a special tool, like a star
Yeah,
or something.
something that's just simple, like a socket or something.
Yeah, something that's not just like, I have a Phillips screwdriver and
Get some locking low nuts for like a car.
I was just in kind of driving on it,
Yeah.
I'll never get off, right?
That would be a good idea, actually, yeah. Does anyone have any questions of the concept or?
I like it.
Next move.
Sleek.
Great.
Thank you.
So signage, like big plans go before the design review commission. So if you guys like this and you wanna take it to the DRC, we can start that process.
Okay. Cool, and I believe Mike also said that he's reached out to a couple people for the ironwork and everything to do all the metal working for it, if that's something we can.
Great.
I think it goes hand in hand with the larger sign though, right? Like that's going before the DRC and who's handling that?
So the,
Cause you do it, show happen, like you don't go in one.
Design package or whatever, yeah.
right, yeah, we could all do it together. They are a little separate though, because these are gonna be in every park and they have they're based on that other sign. But we'd like to do these ones next year, and I don't know that we'll do the big one arch over the Argentina until 2027, I think is when we have that.
If it's approved, that's fine. My thought was like, well, if they don't like that design, for some reason, the arch over the road
Right.
doesn't get approved and we do this one, then like we kind of lose that cohesive
Mm,
thing. So like,
Yeah.
yeah,
we would want, like, approve the full sign package. We're only gonna do this one next year and then we can work on the big one.
right.
As long as it's all approved, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you bring this to the Business Promotion Commission next and make sure that they're, talk to them about taking this and the arch to the design review commission together. 2 commissions versus 1.
And we will need like a photo, like, that has the bolts you're talking about?
Yeah,
Okay, so,
that's something that Mike and I were kind of talking about with a couple more.
For DRC, for business promotion, this is gonna be a very informal,
okay,
whatever you wanna bring to them, you can.
yeah,
For the design review commission, there are certain specs they're looking for,
Okay.
like heights, are you gonna illuminate them? Like, what's the distance of the sign, like width-wise and from the top of the I-beam there?
Okay.
What kinds of stones are you thinking about for the base? What kind of patina for the actual metal? Is it gonna be, rusted? Is it gonna be whatever?
yeah,
Right,
So they wanna know the details of
right,
okay, so,
how are the words gonna be affixed on the sign, is that wood, all that.
yes, okay,
So then, yeah, that makes sense. It'd probably be good to, again, sync with business promotion. And just kind of make sure we're on the same page.
yeah, that'd be horrible to have all these co-op and then they're like, yeah, we're not gonna put that sign up.
Yeah, so the next business promotion commission meeting, those meetings are on the first Wednesday, so usually the day before yours, not always, but usually. But it's 8 in the morning, so. Yeah.
so,
I can do it, I can go though, if we need someone to go, no one else can.
Yeah, it doesn't
To
make
make it
it
happen if someone else is
Me
there.
too.
do we think we'll be ready to present it the first Wednesday in December? Can you go
I
then?
can pull up my bootstraps and I can go, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
we
let's
can
set
go like that.
that. And then do we need to email somebody to get on the agenda?
go ahead and email Dennis and Bridget,
Okay,
they mostly do that agenda, we do have a new marketing events person starting on Monday, kind of.
Oh.
Wednesday, really, so,
They-
Yeah, because we have a holiday on Tuesday, it's kind of weird, but, she will be helping as well. So you can email Jess's old email if you know events at Georgetown.us, and she'll have access to that eventually.
Okay,
Okay.
What's the holiday Tuesday?
yeah.
Veterans Day.
Oh.
Yes, we do still have a board selection meeting. I'm sad about it too, so.
Don't really get on.
Oh, yeah, we do.
You see me, I'm sure I could look at my calendar, but what do you, so what does Lexi need to be prepared for this?
Maybe just get another concept of the actual details of the sign and everything for it, and that way we don't have to go through a couple different variations, that we can maybe, have some options of it and then see what they like most of that.
Okay, and you said that Mike
Huggins,
can get us the new concept.
yeah, I can also get them too, and
Okay.
email to the group or something.
Oh, okay, because we can drive or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
I would say we will pull that day.
It depends, it varies
Yeah.
from week to week for me, but it depends on work. Usually.
Which, it just might be good if you,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
what's
but
the
if not.
first Wednesday of next month?
First Wednesday of the month, which I think is December first,
Just CC everyone.
maybe third.
Usually the calendar's like memorized, but right now I don't.
It is on December 3rd.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I should know,
December
I should
third
know.
at 8 in the morning.
At eight,
8 in the morning, here. Yep,
my favorite time of day.
me too.
I'm usually up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and 8
Oh,
o'clock.
really?
And
Oh.
8 o'clock runs around, I'm finally awake. Okay.
I wouldn't think about my friends that wake up so early now, they've been up for 2 hours already.
Yeah.
Like, not me.
So I would have for that presentation, general dimensions, so when the BPC is like, how tall do you think these are gonna be? They don't need as much as the design review commission, but they're gonna wanna know how big you expect these to be and roughly what the materials are, so.
Okay,
And then if you do have a couple mock-ups.
I can do that.
Oh, you can say it.
Any other comments or questions for the signage?
Thanks for doing that, guys.
Yeah, good work, all.
All right, on to the skating rink update. The update on the skating rink.
The rink is ordered. We are currently working on a memorandum of understanding with the school, just to make sure everybody understands that like we are assuming liability there, we have rights to it for X period of time. That'll be hopefully approved at the next board meeting. But the rink is ordered, so.
All right.
It's here tomorrow, I think.
The liner is gonna be here
Oh, it's not the
tomorrow.
liner?
Yeah, the actual rink wasn't ordered until more recently, so I don't think that one's here yet, but the one that Kevin just scheduled
Yeah.
is the liner, I think.
We got it all cleaned up yesterday and today. We're gonna seal it next week.
Did you talk to Sammy?
Mhm.
Okay.
She said that was fine. We're still waiting on the approval from the Board of Selectmen for the Zamboni. I guess it was a
Oh, yeah.
little more expensive than we thought.
Didn't we have a Zamboni that was given to us by the pond hockey organization?
We have access to the Colorado Pond Hockey's very large Zamboni. It's far too big to use on either of our small ice rinks. So we wish to purchase a new Zamboni 100, which is the small kind you put on the back. of
Yeah,
the
put on the back of our tractor.
And they're $14,000 approximately, probably about 16 after shipping. So, one of the things I passed out is the sponsorship package. And I just AI'd the heck out of that, so I'm like, let's critique it, okay? And, I roughly put about 20,000 in there. The skate rink is about, a little less than 7, the Zamboni is 14, 16 really, so. If we wanted to up that donation goal, just to really cover all of our bases, we can do that. But I do like the tiers of like 5,000 or more, your platinum sponsor, and we just talk about what those actual benefits look like. And then I would like, I don't know, something for people that are like, can I donate $5? Like less than 100. So that's okay.
My only thing is, if someone donates $499, $500, which still feels kind of like a lot. There's still only communities down and just get their name on it. Like, I wonder if that range should be changed just a little bit.
Yeah. we can change the
Like
range.
0 to 250 or something. And then 250. I don't know, what do you guys think?
The name, I mean, like, this is work for staff, so we do want at least
A good-
some significant amount of money before we start like putting it on things.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, you know, if we set up something like the GoFundMe, your name will be on there,
Yeah.
so you kind of you can decide if you want it to be on there or not. But I don't wanna write a thank you letter for every person that donates $5, so that's a lot of work, you know.
No. If there's enough, could you do like a banner that had like small donors?
Yeah.
It's like, so you have like the big sponsor placement, but you do like a small banner or a banner with just like.
Well, so how much money are you thinking for?
I don't know, I was just thinking as an option that there's that like $4.99. Cause if it's not just your name on the website, it's like, oh, you know, you put $500 in, here's your name's on a banner, rather than just.
Let's say, is there any way we would do that with like on the rink or just on the fence around it too? Like,
Yeah,
'cause that, we
so-
could put all kinds of different stuff along like certain sections of the fence
I was
line.
thinking the fence line is where we think most
Yeah.
of that stuff would go.
And even like on the street side, what that the like Fifth Street there. Where it's the rock wall almost below it or that hillside, you can have like signs or stuff posted.
So I'm
right there on
thinking
the
the
fence line.
donor wall on here is essentially what this flyer is gonna be, or the banner. So the tiers on here that have the donor wall are silver, gold, and platinum. And then the non-sponsor is. You know, there's also like a shared sponsor signage, so maybe that also has it, and then community supporter. You know,
So how much money is there for the skates and stuff? Do we have budgeted skate money at all? Are we planning on buying skates or anything for the new one?
I would like to, but that really depends on if we bid.
So,
So do you wanna do like we buy this much for one skate or something like that?
thank you, yeah, something like that is in my brain, I don't know what it is, but something
I
like
like it's like
that.
more concrete, like, you know, this goes towards the skate or whatever.
Yeah, like you donate, that goes towards skates, and you know, $100 means that you donated a whole pair of skates.
Yeah.
And like a blackboard or something of skates donated by shops or people, whoever has that on there.
Yeah, we were planning on buying them already, yeah,
Yeah.
not just for people though. Maybe
So
not.
skates,
And they
bench,
could see it.
right? I mean, maybe if you pitch in a Zamboni, like, here's what it is, it's like.
You get the sign.
Maybe it's more expensive, like, you know, that you have to donate at least, or that's like a $500 donation
Yeah.
to Zamboni. But then your name is on the Zamboni or
Yeah,
something.
like, you got to sign it or something.
You get to drive
You get
it.
to name it.
It's a tow bag, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm just kidding, I know.
That is the number one thing people will ask about though.
Yeah, do I get to drive it?
I like that, like it's more concrete, so skate, bench, lights, Zamboni.
Yeah, it's not one of those. It weighs 600 pounds, empty,
and then
so
the
probably
weights.
about.
How is this gonna be like?
This
marketed?
was-
So any advertisements are good.
You know, it's gonna take some legwork, I think. to get
Flag
the-
on the tractor or something,
You
maybe,
need to-
you know.
Wanted to give it to you guys like last month, but we're gonna, yeah, so, yeah, it would be like, if we decide on this, then we go to people and say, hey, let's do this, and I need to talk to our accountant about like, how do we accept donations?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure people would wanna make sure it's going into like
A
a
fund.
fund, so,
Is there like an email list that this would get emailed out to?
oh, yeah,
Okay, so like that.
we could do social media.
Yeah.
We could have like a QR code out of the ice rink, so.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like that though better, like the concrete, like, yeah, I'm going some skates.
For, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That can get a lot of people to do that too.
we could set it up like, a registry.
Actually, that's a nice name.
Probably.
Or physical space, that works too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in kind is something that,
Yeah.
I think it says on here actually,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
in kind donations, labor, equipment, materials.
Susan's gonna donate a pair of skates that she bought at an auction from, they were Tanya Harding's.
There you go.
I'm sure, that sounds like a real story.
There were thousands, but you know. we
But
wanted to get
how
it.
much money would you pay?
Yeah.
It has the broken
We'll
legs.
fund this in no time.
Just-
Okay. Great. And I've just been calling it the Fifth Street Ice Rink, but I think we come up with a clear number someone.
Yeah.
Garden.
Maybe early money,
No.
you get, and you get to submit an idea entry for the name of it.
That is one of the things on.
Oh,
I
no,
like that.
shit, sorry.
Naming rights for the ring, or
Oh.
specific features may be available for major student.
Shout out, PT is so good.
It is smart. Yeah, he's really
Yeah,
good.
those are the best ideas.
I totally missed that, my god, yes.
I love that idea.
So on the ice rink thing, then, just out of curiosity, what about the hockey ice rink at the dog park? What's that status?
That's gonna be my question. Do we have a time on like, or when does that usually get built?
Just
But
ask
I know
him.
I think it's sold, yeah,
I don't know if it usually goes,
yeah, I think we're waiting to do line up for that one as well.
I think the idea is that one is like, the like local.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
one at the school.
Is it
like, maybe for
touristy?
If they're all
visitors.
parks, what are they?
yeah, that's just like to just skate around.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, no hockey at that.
Yeah, no,
Damn.
yeah.
Yeah, just out my hose, you know, you gotta make sure that's not.
That, all the cars that are parked all around that place.
Well, there is a giant chain link fence, so
You'd be surprised.
I'm sure
I
that.
said, I've seen some pucks go flying, especially off a goalpost.
No hockey, like we need.
No hockey at that round, so. Okay, that's what I
Very
got.
excited.
All right.
Great, tremendous.
Staff commissioner reports.
Yeah, well, we're just talking about the hockey stuff, we got all the leaves cleaned up at City Park. We're waiting on our new truck so we can get our water tank back in, so we can get on the winter watering program, we just planted like 30 trees in the last couple months, we went around and added I think it holds maybe 10 gallons of water, kind of like a drip bag on each tree to kind of slow the watering down on
Their truck completely
them.
died.
Yeah, the trucks.
And we've hired Rob, so we can't afford a new one.
Yeah.
So.
you're the replacement for the truck.
I guess. That's a pretty good deal though, honestly.
Truck can't give you feedback.
Let's see what else we got going on. Work truck, we have an arborist that's gonna come out and diagnose the cottonwoods in the park, we're pretty sure they've got board disease, so, got a guy working on Boston Place. Think he started rebuilding the cars, believe he's gonna be out tomorrow,
Wheels.
perfect. Got some of the paint. So that's moving forward.
That'd be nice to see how that all spits up again.
Right,
I think that's about it for the parks.
nice.
You guys wanna see the wheels?
Yes. Yeah, we're so. I wanna see the wheels on our new park.
The wheels of the park. Say, don't go round. So that's Alex Cordial, in case you guys didn't know. You know Alex Cordial? He's awesome, so we're a fan.
Alright.
Does he live in town?
Yes. His girlfriend runs the book club.
Oh, I just started following their Instagram.
Oh, cool.
There is some, like, they post the books that they're gonna read and the dates that they need that.
Which is so great, because
Yeah.
I'm not with all of them, so,
Yeah.
yeah,
I was surprised they read actually most of their.
thanks. That makes it easy.
Do they have a name?
Yeah.
Or they're just Silver Plume Book Club.
They do have a name, but I don't, it's like High Country something.
I'll look for it.
Yeah.
What are the wheels?
little cars, the
Like the kiddie
under
area?
5 area of the playground, there about sandbox and stuff.
Oh.
They don't
okay,
actually
sure.
turn, they're just
Wooden
on the side of the
stationary,
train.
yeah.
They're aesthetic wheels.
They love that. As wheels go.
Yep.
We hired him. He's being paid with the Kimberly Knox donation fund. And he also sent the pictures to her too. So, wheels. Yeah, we're excited.
Cool.
What else is going on in parks? I don't think so. We just gotta buy that Zamboni.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, you got my phone.
okay. Actually, I'm glad you mentioned it. I forgot about it. It was not.
Yeah, no, I, you looked at me and I'm like, I knew what you were talking about, and I'm like.
So they were saying also, yeah, it was, I can't remember, it's either at least 4, maybe 6 weeks delivery on that as well. They come out of California.
They, you know, the wind really wreaks havoc on that ice, and sometimes, like, when it gets hot and cold, you know, it like melts and freezes. It really gets screwed up, and the Zamboni is just a matter of course if you've got a skating surface.
Pretty much.
Yeah, two.
Yeah,
Does anybody know what the Zamboni's,
oh, we'll have those two, and then remember that hockey stuff.
The
Five.
Board of Selectmen is currently reviewing the budget. They went over capital projects, for the water sewer and started parks, but they did not finish with parks. So, you know, they have not officially approved anything yet, but they're working on it. So,
All right,
yeah,
awesome.
We
Yeah,
also have someone that's looking at shoring up Old Mo as well.
oh,
Yeah,
right,
redoing the roof and then, cleaning up all the bottom around with where it meets the foundation.
yeah.
I'm not exactly sure if that's gonna be done this year or what, but I know that they haven't looked at it.
Yeah, that was Cindy Neely that's working on it.
Yep.
And then you guys probably have heard that we are considering the library as a new town hall. And like ideally that would come with library park, so that might become an actual park at some point, if that goes through, we'll see. So,
That'd be cool.
And we also talked with the people we get all the flowers from, the hanging baskets and stuff. And
Yes.
we're gonna go bump them up to an 18-inch hanging basket this year. Last year 14. And then we're also looking to switch out all the half barrels along 6th Street with full barrels.
Christie, Morel, said it's a good idea to go around and just pop those, whatever's dead in there out of there. You don't have to empty the dirt. Or did she say that the whole thing?
I think we're just,
We were gonna throw the whole thing away.
we're just killing the whole bucket.
Yeah, I already went through and pulled all the stuff that the town maintained or whatever. There's still like the hotel still got theirs up, and I think there's a few more now.
We just gotta talk to the people who own them that aren't ours to see if they want us to swap them out or if they wanna keep theirs, you know. I know Robin for the Buckskin said we could take hers and replace them with.
Well, the ones that are on this side of the street here
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
You
and maybe
got
don't take hers until we get to Barrow.
Right, but she's cool with switching them over to the bigger ones.
What was the reason for switching them out? Just out of curiosity.
What's that?
What's the reason for switching little?
The shorter ones are a tripping hazard.
My dog loves to pee on them. No, I'm kidding.
Your dog can pee on the barrels too.
Yeah,
Little
but-
stuff in.
Oh, they're a tripping hazard.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
like people don't notice them and then they like Kevin has.
Well, most of them are falling apart as well.
That's what I
They're
thought you were
really,
gonna
yeah.
They're in pretty bad shape.
Yeah.
So we wanted to invest in something that had a better aesthetic for the street and the taller barrels. We think they'll look nicer. We want to move them up against the buildings. They're not obstructing
They
the
don't push
sidewalks so
them
much.
close to the buildings
And
too,
then,
so they're not out in the
we
sidewalk.
also, well, this is my idea, but I see opportunities for like tabletops for like Christmas market.
Yeah, put your-
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's looking like the barrels were originally we were thinking we'll get them, cut the tops off, but it looks like that's not. Like to cut the top off, the integrity of the structure is gone,
Right,
so that they're all gonna be basically what you were saying, tables, but.
yeah, so that could be cool, but you know, there's other options in the winter, like you could put evergreens or something in there, so.
Wow, little trees and every single one, baby Christmas trees.
I mean, Dennis actually really loved that idea, like with
Like
lights.
such a girl.
Yeah, I like such a, could be really cool, so, yeah, but that's a good update, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's, oh, we're gonna add yellow to the baskets too.
Wow.
Yeah, flower wise,
No, yeah, you should have an element like that.
yeah,
It was usually just a sea of red.
yeah, red,
All the
white, blue.
baskets out here.
It was purple, white, and red this year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But we're getting longer vines, we're getting yellow, we're getting them bigger.
You know the three components, Richard. You need the spiller, the chiller, and the thriller.
Yeah,
I'm really worried about what that means, so.
it means several
Spills
different
over,
things.
spills over, the filler, and the thriller.
No, it's a thing.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
That's what I was worried about. Okay, anything else?
No, does anyone else have anything else?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Everyone in favor?
Aye.
All right, motion, meeting adjourned. You get it coming?
Fun time, you guys. Did you hear this? So.
Give the family a pass.
I'll do it, I'll do it.
Oh, they are, okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
we
cool.
love that. I mean, it's your giant, it's become a lot.
Good to see you
They're like
guys.
having conferences here, but. Good night.
Yeah, I took over.
Shit.
So,
Good night. Yeah.